My name is Evan, and I would like to talk about substance abuse and how it has affected myself and my family. The Seattle is Dying film is what most connected with me throughout the course. Substance abuse, or SUD, is a very complicated condition. Despite the harmful consequences, users can't control their use. Those who suffer from SUD have an urge to use substances such as alcohol or illicit drugs, even though it greatly causes impairment of their daily lives. People abuse substances for different reasons: enjoyment, socially, to relax, or to cope with pain and stress. Problems occur when the substance abuse harms themselves and their family and their friends and their communities. The most severe SUDs are called addictions. 136,000 people in BC are living with addictions and or mental illness. Up to 15,000 of those are street homeless. 5 people are dying of an overdose every day in BC, 5 years after a public health emergency was declared. My mother has greatly suffered from SUD. Her substance abuse started in her early 20s, after a painful breakup leaving her suffering from PTSD while finding herself a single mom in financial distress. She doesn't want to be a substance abuser. She has gone through rehab many times and surrounded herself with supports needed, such as AA meetings. But addictions are very hard to break. They can easily find excuses to draw themselves back in. My mother's substance abuse has affected more than just herself. It has affected her parents, having to watch their daughter struggle, her relationships, her daughter, and myself. This behavior would lead to losing our house and my sister and me being put into foster care. Those who abuse drugs and alcohol are more likely to engage in risky behaviors and have a higher risk of mental disorders, and are more likely to be incarcerated for crimes committed than non-drug using individuals. The burden in terms of cost, trauma, and influence on the nation is substantial. Drug addiction is a complex illness with consequences for those who know, work with, and support the drug abuser. Even if you don't know someone who is abusing drugs directly, you are more likely impacted in other ways. Drug addiction knows no boundaries. Thank you for listening.